The Crossing 2. Betrayal. Written by Alice Hepworth. Narrated by Ray Lang. Chapter 1. Berkeley. 8 years ago. 11:20 p.m. A young man sat staring outside the window of a large house. He stared at the passing cars and the brightly lit shop windows with such deep contemplation. There was seemingly a lot on his mind, and after a few minutes or so, he let out a deep breath and got up from where he sat. He had reached a decision as he opened his closet and took out a varsity jacket. The night was going to be cold after all, he thought as he zipped up the jacket, took a bag, and walked out of his room and down the hall. He was stopped in his tracks for a moment when another man called out to him from his room. "Hey, man, where you headed?" "Just going out for a walk," he quickly replied. "Might grab some six-packs and stuff along the way." "Think you can get me some Red Bull?" he asked. The young man nodded and was soon on his way. He let out a sigh of relief as he walked down the stairs and out of the large house. He pulled out his keys and got into his Jeep. He started the Jeep and drove into the streets. There was a destination he was headed out to, and he had to get there before midnight. It was only 20 minutes away, but with the sudden reroute, he feared he would get there in no less than 30 minutes. He couldn't let that get to him, so he quickly took a detour and drove down the alternate route. He made several turns around blocks and streets until he was out of the city and into what looked like an abandoned road. "Gotta get there before midnight," he kept muttering to himself as he checked his digital watch every now and then. He saw that it was 11:50. "Come on," he told himself. "Let me get there before midnight." At last, he reached his destination. He took out a pocket flashlight, got out of the car, and walked towards a road that fanned out in a perfect cross. There were several piles of stones and gravel in each direction, and at the center of the crossroad was a gnarled tree, with several dark and decaying branches sticking out like bony fingers. "This must be it," he thought, shining his pocket flashlight on the tree's trunk. He checked his watch. It was 11:58. 2 minutes till midnight. He had made it just in time. He looked around, checking each direction for anyone or thing coming his way. "She should be here," he said out loud.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?